just won this.
Congratulations! Woo!
God is good all the time.
What would you do with $5,000?
I'm going to buy my nieces some school clothes because my nephew just passed away.
Oh.
So I'm going to get them some clothes.
Stay tuned into 1017 The Truth for your chance to be entered into the Gruber Law Office's 5K giveaway. For contest rules, visit 1017thetruth.com.
Check it out one time.
1017 The Truth, another edition of Truth in the Morning underway with Bailey Coleman and
MC Dame Ellzey in the building.
Good morning, Milwaukee. What is really good with you?
It's Thanksgiving Eve.
Yes, it is. Thanksgiving. And we're here.
Yeah.
Because we are dedicated.
Dedicated.
We love y'all.
It's cold and snowy outside a little bit.
It is. Okay.
That ain't really snow.
Don't be fooled.
I'm just saying.
I ain't seen no snow. I was talking about
some snow. It was drizzling snow.
It was where?
Snow drizzle.
Where? That must have happened after I walked in.
Oh, yeah.
That must have happened after I walked in because I ain't seen no snow out there,
you
y'all.
were bright and early.
I didn't.
You missed the
snow. Okay.
That's all that is.
What is this on the microphone? There's like
That's disgusting.
This is okay. I'm gonna leave
the
it
way
alone.
you said it. It was just on the microphone. That's disgusting. Shout out to all my people out on YouTube and people that if you can see me. I got my Carmex today.
He got his Wisconsin issue Carmex.
I got my Carmex today. Bruh. That's an inside joke. Rhea knows that joke because she posted the link making me look bad. Lips white as an ashy elbow.
Want me to do, man? I'm sorry.
I was spitting fire though.
It was fire.
And that's why my lips was dry because all the moisture.
Is that what it was?
Fire that I had spit.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, it took all the moisture out of my lips, and it made my lips dry on that post. So I got to go on the Instagram site for The Truth and myself and check it out, and then you'll see what I'm talking about.
Wow.
But I'm reloaded today with Carmex. Because my lips, Rhea, I'm mad at you, Rhea, for putting that up there. My lips were so ashy.
I didn't notice until you commented.
You didn't notice it?
Rhea,
how you not notice my Kawhi Leonard lips? You know,
look,
quite a few things I'm thinking about when I'm meditating. I'm like,
okay,
yeah,
Rhea, just so we know, no unapproved pictures of me out there,
so
please.
far, so good.
Okay, no unapproved.
I appreciate that. But yeah, shout out to those that noticed that, and my comment about the next after the food drives are done for Thanksgiving, we're gonna start to get Dame some Carmex drive. So yeah, I've already started, y'all.
Well,
so
you know what? That's
great.
Start
a GoFundMe.
A GoFund. Oh, okay.
For Carmex.
For Carmex.
Yes.
Oh, very good, Dame.
We need to be sponsored by Carmex. Somebody call Carmex. They don't do commercials or none of that stuff.
No, they don't.
Somebody call Carmex and tell them they got to sponsor me from now on.
They got to sponsor you?
Yes.
Okay.
Because my lips was ashy.
So wait a minute. I haven't seen you since last week, right?
No.
How was your weekend?
My weekend was
now
great.
that we almost into another weekend.
My weekend was great.
See, because you and Homer get out in the community and stuff. I work.
Yeah. Well, I kill two birds with one stone. I work and I'm in the community. My job allows me to be in the community as well.
Okay.
And so it's not really working. It is working, but it's like, if you're doing something you love, then you're not really working. That's what they say.
That part.
They was lying. It's still work, but
it's still a little work.
Sometimes it could be work, but a lot of times it isn't.
Yeah.
So I enjoy it.
That's good. That's good.
I gave out those cards. Homer gave me two of his. Shout out to Homer Blow.
Yeah.
Homer Blow gave me two of them Aldi cards. So
yeah.
I gave them out, and the families were very appreciative of them.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, he gave me one. I gave it out too.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Each one teach one, passing it along.
Passing it along. I love your hat, by the way.
Thank you. Support musicians. I got this hat from, if you can see it on YouTube. Y'all check us out on YouTube, on Facebook. I couldn't find it on Facebook the other day, though, when I was looking. So
really?
Y'all check us out on YouTube, Facebook, X, all the social media sites.
Yep. 1017thetruth.com.
My hat says support musicians. I got this from the Guitar Center.
Okay.
Because one of my youth that I mentor or work with, I got in trouble for saying mentor also. So
Did you?
supposed to be service providing, but it's mentoring, whatever they talk.
Okay.
But it's service providing technically. He taught himself how to play the guitar.
Oh, wow.
And I'm so proud of him. I'm talking about him on the radio. So when I get him in the car and I drive, I play this stuff because they like to hear me on the radio.
Right. Okay. All right.
And so I play the replays. And so they be like, "That's you?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's me." And so anyway, he taught himself how to play the guitar.
Wow.
And so as a part of his doing his program, I take him out to the Guitar Center so he can interact with other guitar players. And also it's giving him an opportunity to just interact with people in an environment where he also is an authority, so he doesn't feel less than, right?
Right.
Because he knows the guitar. Mm-hmm. And come to find out, he knows the guitar better than most of these other people. Mm. So the guitar is the honey, I guess, but everything, the medicine is just being around people and interacting with people that you don't know and building healthy relationships and friendly relationships and interacting well with others. But it's around something that you know, so you feel confident.
Right.
And so, man, this dude can play Nirvana, and he gets to playing it. The first time he played it, I was like, what? Because he had always been talking about how
my hometown people.
Right, he had always been talking about how good he was.
Yeah.
And then when he started playing at the Guitar Center and really was playing like, and I'm like, what? You know the guitar,
right.
the Teen Spirit joint?
Yeah.
He got to playing that. I was like, oh, you can play for real.
Right. What you said? You ain't even playing up here. I mean, this ain't no plug.
And he taught himself.
Wow.
So,
self-taught.
Yeah. Anyway, that was what my weekend was, working with the youth and doing that. And I do it all the time. So, like I said, if you're doing something you love, you never working a day in your life. That's what they say, right?
Yeah, that's what they say.
And when you stop loving it, move on to something else that you do love.
Yeah.
Keep that feeling.
Absolutely. In turn, I work with the seniors like that.
So it's the opposite spectrum.
There you go. Spectrum.
Opposite. So you all the way over there.
I'm all the way over there.
Down here with the youth. You up there with
the seniors, super seniors.
We got the whole community covered.
Heck yeah, we got it.
And Homer DJing for the adults. There you go.
Yep, the ones in between, right?
We got everybody covered.
That's how it works. That's how it works around here. That's what we're supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
So Homer's been out doing all these giveaways and everything for Thanksgiving. I know there were several, and there are some giveaways that are happening actually tomorrow on Thanksgiving. So we're going to try and update you on some of those when we come back. Plus, Dame, here it is. That police chief in Greenfield, he caught another charge, y'all.
He wildin'.
He is wildin'. We're going to talk about...
like talking about wild out police officers. They're always talking about us wilding out. Police officers wilding out, too. This dude is wilding out.
Yep.
They need to get some of them out of here, too.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to talk about that when we come back as well. It's Truth in the Morning with Bailey Coleman and...
MC Dame Ellzey in the building.
On 101.7 The Truth.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth. It's College Month on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth, and we want to help your young scholar get those free scholarship dollars. All month long, we'll be highlighting local organizations who help students find thousands of dollars in scholarships each year. So be sure to tune in to 101.7 The Truth's College Month so you can learn how your scholar can get those scholarship dollars. College Month on The Truth is sponsored by Marquette University and Educators Credit Union.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 5 and 20%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. Visit amfam.com to learn more. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
We believe that self-care isn't selfish. I'm Maddie from Sweet Talks, a women-owned and operated medical spa fostering self-love and confidence. We believe that beauty is about feeling empowered from within, and it's truly a passion for our team at Sweet Talks. Your goals are our goals. Our services go beyond injectables, including facials, lasers, medical weight loss, hormone therapy, and more. There's even a cafe, complimentary to all patients. Get started today at Sweet Talks in Menominee Falls. Learn more at sweettalks.com.
What is a DJ? Do we just play music? Maybe some are that simple. For me, I create memories that last a lifetime. I'm always thinking about how songs connect. I read the room. Every event is an open canvas, a new world. So what's a DJ when you hire me? I'm a vibe architect, a curator of euphoria, a guaranteed good time.
I know you want me. Every day, not only when you're lonely.
Whether you have a wedding, festival, corporate event, or any other special occasion, get your free consultation with DJ Remaniac today.
Trailblazer.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
It's Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth. Bailey Coleman and my guy,
MC Dame Ellzey in the building.
Yes, and I got to tell you, Dame, when I saw this pop up on my news feed, I was like, you have got to be kidding me.
Because we had a time on him, right?
I mean, we're talking about this Greenfield police officer. Well, he was actually like the police chief.
He was a police chief.
Right. Jay Johnson. Now, all the other stuff he already done did, and they was trying to get him to leave and give him an offer. They told him, look, hey, go ahead and retire, and we could be done with this, and neither one of us has to deal with any of this stuff. And he said no.
Recap what Jay did. Tell the people why we are talking about this man. What's his name again? Jay what? We don't call him Jay.
Jay Johnson.
Jay Johnson.
Well, let me just give you the update, right? Kind of includes everything in it. Greenfield Police Chief Jay Johnson is facing a second felony charge because he got the first felony, right, earlier, after state investigators uncovered new allegations that he misused police equipment for personal reasons, destroying potential evidence during an internal investigation. So, and he threatened fellow officers, according to an amended criminal complaint November 24th in Milwaukee Circuit Court. So here's the deal.
He got a
the first one was him. He was being he took the camera because he was going through a bad divorce. Okay. Mm-hmm. And he felt like there was a piece of property that he mutually owned with his wife. And he felt like something was happening with it, like she was doing something or somebody was doing something, allegedly. And so he took the police cameras that were for police work. And allegedly.
Ain't no alleged to this. He did this part.
Put the cameras and had the workers, had his police officers
put it up.
Put up the cameras at his other property.
And this is after he asked the city attorney, could he do it?
And the city
attorney told him no.
No. He told him no.
And so he said, I wouldn't suggest doing it.
Now, allegedly, this police chief has been out harassing or whatever, bullying workers or whatever, something allegedly, right?
Jay been being an asshole since Jay.
Come on now, keep it clean up in here.
We can say ass. Jay, I can say that, can't I, Rhea? I'm sure there's a quota on how many times I can say it, but I'm sure I can say that but Jay has been being an ass since Jay put on the badge. And since Jay put on the badge,
since he became the police chief, probably.
I'm saying before he became the police chief. It ain't just start when he became the police chief. They've been sick of Jay. Where is he at? In Greenfield.
Greenfield.
Since Jay walked on the scene, they've been sick of Jay. But Jay bullied and pushed his way up to the top, right?
Wow.
And did what he needed to do to get to becoming the chief. Was there long enough, was seen as a leader. He probably had an inside guy on the council or was really cool with the mayor, the previous mayor, because this new mayor for Jay, just to recap, y'all, been trying to get rid of Jay for a minute. They've been telling Jay, look, just quit, bro. We tired of you. Just quit. And Jay didn't want to quit.
He didn't want to quit.
And then Jay went too far. This ain't the first thing. Rhea, what you think? This ain't the first thing that Jay done did. This can't be.
This ain't.
He's done too much.
He's done too much.
He's done a lot. Well, look.
This is just the first thing they caught him on.
He was also charged with computer crimes, causing impairment of government operations, a Class F felony. The new charges follow a misconduct in public office charge that was filed on November 4th.
Jay wiped his phone clean.
Yes, he did.
During the investigation.
The whole phone.
So he being investigated.
All
and wiped
the
his
texts.
phone clean.
Wiped it all.
Now, if you quit and Jay ain't quit the job. So if you quit your job, if you quit your job and you turn your phone in, of course you're gonna wipe it clean. Because now you like, I don't, this is, y'all start from new.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't get my contacts, you don't get all of this. But Jay he turned his phone in under investigation and then had wiped it clean. He was like, oh, so that means they asked Jay for his phone.
Yeah.
And Jay said, oh yeah, I'm gonna turn it over. I'll turn it over.
Yep.
And Jay was like, Jay was like, renew, reset.
Back to reset.
He hit the reset button on him.
Exactly.
And wiped it. He had the Tokyo on the front of it, the Asian. He had all of that. When you reset your iPhone, and the different languages come up, the hello, and all the different languages. He had the hello in mad different languages when he turned his phone in.
You're sick of this man.
Now, according to court records, Johnson also allegedly harassed Greenfield Police Department employees after he was placed on leave.
Because he couldn't stop himself. This is all Jay knows. All Jay knows is to harass and bother people and be an annoyance. He is white privilege at its highest form in the policing department of Greenfield. And Jay couldn't stop. That's all he's known for 20 years. So even on leave, do y'all remember the press conference he had? The one-man press conference?
The one-man press conference. I did.
He walked up on his vest, and he knew he was going to set the world on fire.
Yes, he did.
Wait till they get a load of me in my vest and what I have to say to him. And he didn't say nothing about nothing, but looked like a damn fool. But that's white privilege for you, that because he thinks he knows more than everybody else, he's going to get in front of a bunch of reporters and he's going to set the world straight. Whereas most people would have been like, let me just shut my ass up.
Yeah.
Move to the back. Let the lawyers talk for me.
Right.
And that's how, on the first 48, that's how they get most criminals.
Yeah.
Is they talk too much.
Yeah, they do.
They come in and
they're not smart.
They think they smarter than everybody else. They are. Every criminal thinks they a master criminal.
And that's why most criminals are narcissists, right? Yeah.
It's the criminal that can keep his mouth shut that gets away with, that understands these people know more than me, they're smarter than me. Let me just shut my mouth.
Yep.
Those are the ones that always get away with it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's the ones that come through and think, oh, yeah, I'm smarter than you. Let me give you some information and push you along in the wrong direction or something. That's what Jay seems like.
Yeah.
He seems like that.
You know what? If convicted on both counts, he could face up to 16 years of prison.
Damn.
And up to $35,000 in fines.
I didn't know it was that bad. 16 years?
16 years. Hey, I mean, you're talking about somebody that allegedly has been harassing the whole department.
They just want Jay to retire. They just want Jay just go away. That's all they want.
That's what they want. They want him to go away. Just, have you ever worked with somebody like that?
Yeah, just go away.
You're like, you know what? Just go away. Just, stop with your shenanigans. Just go over there.
Just go away.
Go away. Oh, yeah.
I may have been Jay before. I don't know. And went away. Because I felt the pressure. Like,
you felt the pressure?
People don't like me. I'm going away. And let me get out of here.
I mean, So do you think that that's him exerting privilege, or do you think that he's just dumb?
Jay thinks he's better than everybody else.
Does he think, is that privilege?
Yes. That's
a poll, Rhea.
Okay.
That's our YouTube poll.
That's a prime example of privilege.
All right.
What's his name? Jay Johnson?
Jay Johnson.
His name is Jay Johnson.
That could be a black name.
That is a strong white man name. Jay Johnson. And he thinks he's probably very MAGA.
Probably.
And he doesn't like being told what to do. And you've got this new mayor in Greenfield that's coming in, this younger guy, and he's been duly elected.
Yes.
And Jay has to deal with all Jay been on the police force since '92. You know, Rodney King and them was jumping off and stuff and all of that. And Jay don't like being told what to do by women, blacks, and Latinos.
Yeah.
And you probably got some blacks and some Latinos on the Greenfield Council, and they're telling Jay, go away.
Yeah, because basically that is what the chairman of the council said.
Yeah.
We gave him an off-ramp.
He didn't take it.
He said no.
And that is the privilege of being a white man in America. Now couple this with a couple of days ago, Monday when we were here, we were talking about the other white man who works at Northwestern Mutual.
Okay.
And he's suing Northwestern Mutual because he said he was discriminated against because he didn't get a job that it turns out he's not even qualified for.
Right.
He doesn't meet the qualifications of this job.
So how do you expect to get a job when you can't even meet the qualifications?
He's a white man.
You know,
he's a white man.
There you go.
And it's corporate America.
It's corporate.
And it is his right as a white man to be
Andrew. Speaking of white men. Hi, Andrew.
Present company excluded.
One of our producers here.
It's his privilege as a white man to feel that he needs to be in power and in control. He's listened to Trump. He's listened to Peter Hegseth. He's listened to all of these Trumpsters that say the only way America can be saved is via the white man getting control.
And
first of all, when did they lose control? I don't know when that happened.
Part. I'm not sure when that happened.
The greatest trick the devil ever did was make you think he didn't exist, right?
Right.
That is some devil stuff, that we believe that you have lost control of America and you're a white man and somehow you're being discriminated against. I bet you Jay thinks he's being discriminated against.
You think so?
Hell yeah. Jay he actually does. I think he does have an ageism dispute or suit against the city because he said it because of his age that they're trying to get rid of him.
Because of his age.
I read that. He does have an ageism.
So he thinks it's because of his age. He didn't pull out the race card. Well, you know, he can't pull out the race card in Greenfield.
We can't
now, if he was in Milwaukee, he might be able to get that age card thing.
But remember, Rhea, we were talking about white folks just want to be oppressed. White people just want to be oppressed. He has chosen to say that he is being oppressed because of his age now. He is a white man in America. Just say that. White man in America and you're being oppressed at any point. If you look at any boardroom across the Fortune 500 companies, how many of them what's the percentage you think of them are white men? 80, 85%?
92.
White men, right?
Right.
You may have some sprinklings of some black women here and there.
Yeah.
Before Trump came in office, all them done lost their job. They done put them out of work.
Right.
They're 300 and some thousand of them, close to 400,000 now. Trump done put them out of work.
Right.
And so they gone. Replaced by white men. So that percentage that would have been the sisters is now gone. The Latino woman she's gone. And so it's just all white men in these Fortune 500 companies.
Yeah.
How many people do you think are making the decisions for this country? How many people are white men in the U.S. Senate, white men in the U.S. Congress? Mm-hmm. But you mean to tell me you being discriminated against because you being oppressed because you're a white man?
All right. We'll have more on our conversation about Police Chief Jay Johnson, Greenfield Police Chief Jay Johnson. And make sure you get online and go check out our poll on YouTube. Is the Greenfield Police Chief Jay Johnson dumb? Or does he have too much privilege?
Or a little bit of both.
It could be a little bit of both.
That's an option. A little bit.
Yeah,
of both.
that is. Hey, there
Both
you go.
of 'em.
Both of them.
BOFFUM.
We'll have more when we come back. It's Truth in the Morning.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Steinhoffel's biggest Black Friday sale is happening right now. Save 10% store-wide and get $50 instant cash back for every $4.99 you spend. Plus, use your Steinhoffel's credit card and get a $200 MasterCard rewards card when you finance over $19.99. Check out doorbusters like recliners for just $229 and sofas starting at $299. And when you buy a premium mattress, get premier delivery on everything. Shop in store or online at steinhoffels.com. Today's College Month Spotlight on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth is brought to you by Marquette University, and I am so excited to be joined by sophomore at Marquette, Kennedy Luckett, who is the first Wade Scholarship Award recipient, and she received that award live on the Today Show. Kennedy, thanks for joining us here today. How you doing?
I'm doing really good.
That is fantastic. Let's get right into it. Why did you choose to become a Marquette Golden Eagle?
I chose to be a Golden Eagle because even when I was applying, the emails they sent me seemed very personable. They really wanted me there. They were even letting me know about like scholarship opportunities. They were letting me know about honors programs, so they let me know about honors and stuff like that. It just seemed like they really wanted me to be there, and they really wanted to inform me about all they had to offer. And that is very important to me because I didn't want to go to like a super large school. I wanted to be able to connect with my professors, which I've had the opportunity to do. I didn't want to seem too drowned out by everybody else. I wanted to really get the connections that I could be able to use, and Marquette definitely showed me they wanted me there and that they could do that.
That is fantastic. I know Marquette goes the extra mile to make sure students understand what that Marquette experience is going to be. But what has been your favorite part about being a student at Marquette so far?
My favorite part has been how walkable the campus is. It's super beautiful. I love just walking and going on walks, and I feel like safe in the campus. You can't just like go walking everywhere, you know? So being able to just do that on my campus is really nice. And then also like the different connections I get to make, like even being able to get a Wade scholarship and meeting Dwayne Wade, I was like, whoa, that's super cool.
That is so cool that you had that experience to meet the Dwayne Wade, but also enjoying your experience on campus at Marquette University. Thank you so much, Kennedy, for joining us here today.
Thank you.
And this has been your College Scholarship Month Spotlight with Marquette University right here on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth.
We have a good ride shaping up right now. Westbound 94 just starting to tighten up again right through the stadium interchange. Northbound on 41 between North Avenue and Burleigh is going to be slow as well. Otherwise, the rest of the system is looking good. As far as our road conditions are concerned, we are still starting to see some partially covered areas. For example, along Forest Home, along Loomis, 27th Street, etc., and along 4394. So just keep your eyes peeled. It's going to be a little bit dicey. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast, a winter weather advisory until 6 today for Fond du Lac, Dodge, Sheboygan, Washington, and Ozaukee counties. Otherwise, windy with snow showers up to an inch in Milwaukee, 1 to 3 inches to the north, a high of 36. Tonight, snow tapers off, mostly cloudy and blustery, a low of 24. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 101.7 The Truth.
I don't believe that.
It's Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth. Bailey, Coleman, Dame Ellzey. Oh, wait a minute. Give me your official title, Dan.
MC Dame Ellzey in the building.
There we go.
Listen.
There we go. Now it's right. Now, what were you saying?
Our white correspondent, Andrew Zimmel, just came in here and told us that.
He's our senior white correspondent. He didn't want us to say that, y'all. He did not.
He didn't know how y'all would take that moniker for him. But he just came in here and told us that the Fortune 500 companies, only 50% of them are white males. I don't believe that.
You don't believe that?
I don't believe that information, no. I don't believe that.
Andrew, we're going to need to see some paperwork on that.
They must be calling like... Listen, they must be saying white males, and then they like, oh, but 15% of them are Italians, and and the other 15% are Germans.
Right,
they not counting them as white males, as Europeans. No, they white.
Yes.
You can't listen here. Europeans, all of them. So if you do it that way, I guarantee you it's 80-85%.
Is that right?
49%.
He's looking it up. He's looking it up. Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear it, Andrew. Let's go. Give it to us.
White men no longer hold the majority board seats on Fortune 500 companies. They hold 49.5, so 1 in every 2 of the positions in recent studies. They still represent the largest single group.
So what are the other percentages then? Unless since you want to be Mr. Know-It-All.
They group everybody else at 26.5% and white women at 24.1%.
All right.
So what is everybody else? What is so white women are 24%, white men are 50%. That's 75% white. I guarantee you a number of that other 25% are still white men of some sort. I guarantee you it's not 25% of boards are black people or Latino people. I can take me to Potawatomi on that one.
What?
You're forgetting about a large group of like South Asians that like run the tech world.
Really?
You're right.
Really? That's what we're leaning on now, Andrew?
Hey, I'm just giving you the facts, man. Just the facts.
He's right.
That's what we're leaning on?
He's right.
Are they're a part of the other?
They have their own.
They're a part of the other.
They have their own company, so they have their own boards. So I assume they would be
others.
Right. Okay.
They're part of the others.
So maybe I don't know. I don't believe that census that it's only 49.5% are white men.
I want to say that only if this survey, I don't know where the survey came from, but I would like to say that only if this survey came from Essence magazine, is there Ebony magazine?
Or the Jet.
The Jet. Would it be valid?
Hey, listen, whatever.
Where's Rhea?
Hey, listen.
Give me some sound effects, Rhea.
Andrew, let me tell you something. If you ever talking to some black people and they say
you better have a black source,
and they say I read it, and they say I read it in the Jet, they lying. They ain't read that in the Jet. That's what all black people say when they say I read it in the Jet, and nobody's gonna okay, you read it in the Jet because it used to come out weekly, so I read it in the Jet. You ain't read that in the Jet. That's our go-to. We really don't know if this is true or not.
What's your source, sir? If it's MS Now, we'll accept that too. What's your source?
And so
it's going to be the Wall Street Journal. It's going to be the Wall Street Journal.
We were talking about Jay and his white privilege, and now we're talking about the Jet. That is.
Now, what? Wait a minute. What's your source? Come on now.
Harvard Law School Forum of Corporate Boards.
Well, of course that's not going to be legit.
That ain't
it's
legit.
Harvard.
That's Harvard. Harvard? Nobody cares about Harvard. We've been sarcastic. Nobody cares about Harvard. Of course that's not legit. Trump is trying to get rid of him.
Didn't they make a deal with him anyway?
No, I don't think Harvard did. Trump is trying to get rid of Harvard and their DEI and them liking black people like Obama and Michelle and not liking his son. We don't believe Harvard. I stand corrected. In real life, y'all, it came from Harvard. All right, bad.
Okay.
That's a real journalistic. Because see, when you go through school and you get your degrees and stuff like that, you learn that there's articles and then there's scientific journals.
Yes.
And then when these scientific, and you learn what you can and cannot use as a source, because scientific journals, like it sounds like this Harvard one come from, they have to present all of their stuff before anybody publish it. I wish all articles had to be that way.
Absolutely.
I wish Jay would have had to have gone through
You
the
know
same
what? I was going to say, let's turn back on to the J road.
That?
Yeah, I like that. I'm going to give you credit for that. That was smooth. That was pretty smooth.
Rhea.
So now we got our poll. This is our YouTube. See? We gave you, we showed you. We showed you love. We showed you love.
Let's okay. Before we go to Jay, let's talk about Hater Bailey over here. Hater Coleman.
Hater?
Listen.
Hater?
She just did what, remember they was up here hating on me, and she was like, Dame really hates when I give him credit when he makes those.
Because you do.
when he does those smooth transitions.
This was the first time you was like, "Can I get credit?" And normally you like, "Why you do that? Why you do that?"
That was me being sarcastic.
Not wrong.
And throwing so I could talk about y'all being a hater. I already got Homer.
All right, let's get back on track. Anyway, our YouTube
Hater
poll.
Coleman.
Y'all get on our YouTube poll. Is the Greenfield police chief, Jay Johnson, dumb, or does he have too much privilege, or something in between? Where are we at with our poll right now, Rhea?
All right, so right now we have 20% for privilege, 0% for dumb, and 80% for a little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
He's talented.
Oh, he got a skill set.
He's
That
dumb and
skill
privileged.
set helped him do this. Okay, wipe his cell phone. Still didn't retire. And apparently,
Not care.
there's some folk out there that are a little tired of him and want him to go, and he don't care.
Yeah, he's a dinosaur. He's the type of police officer that I speak of when I say they just need to go away because of they're stuck in the era when police officers had qualified, I think it's qualified immunity or something like that.
Yeah.
And they had that type of immunity, and they still do, but it's not to that degree where. And by that I mean they could just do what they wanted to do. And because he's a police officer, he could do what he wanted to do. And now he's taken it to the point where now he's a police chief, and he's extended it to I could do what I want to do because I'm not only am I a police officer, I'm the police chief.
Right.
And there's nobody above me, and I don't have to answer to anyone, and I'm just going to do what I want to do.
Truth Nation, we want to hear from you on the True Talk and text line 833-212-1017. Is the Greenfield police chief, Jay Johnson, dumb, or does he have too much privilege? That's what we want to hear. 833-212-1017. That's our True Talk and text line. Also, Dame's going to jump on the YouTube chat. Check out some of y'all right there as well. You know what? I believe that there are a lot of people, since we have this new regime in the Oval Office, I believe that there are a lot of people that are pressing the issue where they would not have pressed the issue of privilege before. And when I say privilege, I mean just what he's doing. There's a lot of people that are brave now.
They're going too far with it.
They're going too far. They're out in the streets with it. They're like, hey,
But
people that before would not ever say anything or do anything.
Preach. Keep it going.
And I think the first time we saw that was when, what was that, in Virginia, when all of a sudden everybody came out, and that's when Joe Biden said he decided he was going to run for office.
Oh, when they came out with, they had the
tiki torches and
tiki
all that.
Torches, the white man.
Yeah,
looking like a scary movie.
Yeah.
Not even a scary movie, a dumb movie, but yeah. Now that I hear what you're saying. Was that in Virginia? Was that South Carolina or Virginia?
No, I think that was Virginia.
It was
Pretty
something
sure.
like that. Let's Google and find out.
Yeah.
Chat, YouTube chat. Let me know. Was that in Virginia or South Carolina? If y'all, wherever y'all at, let us know.
Yeah, that
call in, talk about it. Let us know and remind us. But yeah, you're right. When that is what, oddly enough, that is what this administration has been tapping into.
Yeah, absolutely.
That white angst of people like Jay Johnson who feel as if they have been oppressed in some form or fashion.
Right.
And his oppression is ageism, but others' version of oppression is that it was Virginia. Okay,
yeah. Told you.
You were right. Other versions of oppression is that because they're a white man and the tides have turned and that people have learned about the atrocities of white men throughout history against other races that have come to this country and other races around the world, that the white man is losing his power and losing his stronghold on the government and other financial stuff. And so now he's being discriminated against.
Right.
And that's the only way that he can lose that power. That's another form of white privilege, is the only way that you can lose your power and your stronghold or hold on everything is that you're being discriminated against. It's not that these other races and these other genders have decided that they're going to up their game.
Right.
And they're finally being seen as being an equal part of society and being as smart as a white man.
Right.
No. You have to be getting discriminated against for everybody else to catch up. That's privilege.
That is privilege. That is privilege. All right. You're checking out Truth in the Morning with Bailey Coleman, Dame Ellzey. When we come back, we're going to talk more about white privilege and how Jay Johnson is playing a role in that. Hey, don't forget to go and check out our YouTube poll. Because when we come back, Rhea's going to give us an update on it. Is the Greenfield Police Chief Jay Johnson dumb? Or does he have too much privilege? All right, and our Truth Talking text line, 833-212-1017. You can come back and talk to us on that as well. It's Truth in the Morning, 101.7 The Truth.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
It's a big week for Milwaukee College Prep. MCP is a high-performing nonprofit charter network serving more than 2,000 black and brown scholars from K-3 through 8th grade right here in Milwaukee. And the results speak for themselves. MCP scholars are outpacing MPS average in math, ELA growth, attendance, and closing achievement gaps. This Giving Tuesday, keep the momentum going by doing your part by donating to MCP at mkeprep.com/Giving Tuesday 2025. That's mkeprep.com/Giving Tuesday 2025.
Wisconsin winters can be tough, and so are higher energy bills. The Community Advocates Milwaukee County Energy Assistance Program is ready to help you. Eligible Milwaukee County residents can receive help with their energy bills and weatherization benefits to keep you warm and help you manage your heating and electric bills. Schedule your personal appointment at keepwarmmke.org or call 414-270-4653. For more details about locations and hours of operation, go to communityadvocates.net. This program is administered by the State of Wisconsin Department of Administration.
I'm Angela Bassett. As a first responder on screen, I know what it means to act fast in an emergency. In real life, the same urgency can save lives, especially when it comes to a food allergy. For 33 million Americans, one bite can turn an ordinary meal into a life-threatening reaction. And too often, they don't have the one thing that could save them: epinephrine. But emergencies don't wait. And when a severe reaction happens, being prepared makes all the difference. Now, there's a needle-free option, a new way to carry epinephrine that makes it easier than ever to be ready. No needles, no hesitation, because when the unexpected happens, the best thing you can do is be ready. Know the risk, know the options. Be ready to act. Learn more at foodallergy.org/ready to act.
Harley-Davidson is an iconic Milwaukee brand, recognized worldwide for its innovation and strength. For many years, Harley-Davidson has partnered with Junior Achievement to prepare the future workforce of our community. Together, we're ensuring young people discover the career path that's right for them. To learn more, visit wisconsin.ja.org.
My name is Adrienne, and I was hurt in a car accident. What Gruber Law Office has done for me was made me feel safe. It didn't cost me anything, just one call, that's all.
Injured? Call Gruber Law Offices today. One call, that's all.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Thank you to Associated Bank, a proud founding partner of the award-winning 101.7 The Truth. Together, we're committed to uplifting our community by supporting local organizations and black-owned businesses. Join us Saturday, November 29th for Truth Content as we spotlight incredible black entrepreneurs and share their inspiring journeys. Celebrate Small Business Saturday with us, and remember, whatever your financial needs are, Associated Bank can help. Member of the FDIC.
All right, then. You're checking out another edition of Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth. Bailey Coleman and my guy,
MC Dame Ellzey. That was dramatic pause.
Yes, that was a dramatic pause.
Pregnant pause. What is he gonna say? What is he gonna do?
I don't know.
There you go. See?
So this morning we've been discussing the Greenfield Police Chief, Jay Johnson, who, he's facing 2 felonies now. He's gotten into a whole lot of stuff, and we've been talking about the privilege factor, right? Does he have a lot of privilege going on? What is he thinking? What's going on?
So what you're asking is Jay's is Jay's mentality and Jay's what can I say? And Jay's progression to this point a part of the growth of white privilege? Is this, what we're seeing out of Jay? And is it a symptom of America as a whole? And I would say, yeah. White men have always thought they boo-booed instinct, right? And if it did, it was they hit it. They thought they hit it well.
I mean, from the very beginning. Okay, we're coming upon Thanksgiving, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's tomorrow. Now, the whole deal was the Pilgrim thing and all that kind of stuff, which is not true. So to speak, I was watching a documentary on the History Channel yesterday. Just so happened that,
the true history of it is so...
It really is. But the point being, one of the Native Americans was talking historically about, when they came over and their tribe, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they were saying that they didn't realize when, because they helped the Pilgrims grow corn and all these other things that would work, on the land that they were on.
Mm-hmm.
And in doing that, they didn't realize that the Pilgrims thought that they were coming to take over everything and that,
the nature of the world.
And they didn't realize that. They thought, well, we're all cool. We gonna all, we gonna let y'all stay.
Yeah.
That's their thing was
tribal cultures.
We own this, but we gonna let y'all stay.
Nobody owns the land. It's part of the land. Y'all want to come be part of our community
exactly.
and live off the land like us, fine. Because in the tribal sense, and that's the same thing they do anytime they go and they do. They colonize places. They come with their hands open.
Right.
Oh, we're here to. To trade with you, and maybe those people are. But then what they find out is that when the other word gets back to other Europeans, hey, it's sweet over here.
Yeah.
They letting us in and you can get rich. The greed of Europeans takes over.
Yes.
And now they see it as a place to make money. That's all it is. It boils down to is the bottom line, a dollar. Corporations from Europe came over here and were like, I can get land, I can get money, I can get all of this stuff, right?
Right.
And it's free. The Indians is just not the Native Americans, the indigenous at that point are just letting us in, and they're not fighting us.
Yes.
Not at that time.
Yes.
But by the time they started fighing, it was too late. I was watching, and I love
y'all History Channel. Check it out.
History Channel. You gotta watch this stuff. You think it's boring, but it's good. Riveting TV, and there's drama involved in history.
Yeah.
So much drama. So I was, obviously I love Shaka Zulu and the way that he treated the Europeans when they came a-knocking. And there's this story, I'm watching this TV show that I was watching on Apple, and it's Aquaman is in it.
Okay.
I remember we had a question about would you let your people go see Aquaman? Would you let your wife go see Aquaman to do the meet and greet with Aquaman?
Right.
Remember a couple years ago we had that?
Yeah.
Anyway, he's in this TV show and he's walking around in fig leaves pretty much. So the women probably love this show. But what I liked about the show is that it depicts Hawaii before the white man got there. And the way the reason why Hawaii stayed not being colonized,
right?
Whereas everything else was being colonized at the same time, and all of this was going on because as soon as a white person or somebody hit the shores of Hawaii, they was dead.
Ooh.
Word had gotten back. Hey, it's these islands that they thought they were savages and they thought they were this or whatever. It's these islands. You can make a lot of money there, but if you go there, you might not make it back. They're not willing to trade. They're not willing to do. What if the world had been that way? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What if Africans had been that way? What if we had been like that?
Yeah.
How different would things be? We wouldn't be dealing with this white privilege we're dealing with.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
well, we wouldn't be here at all.
We wouldn't be here at all. How would
it would
somebody needs to do?
It would be the Native Americans, and
what if
the Caucasians?
On Disney, this is off topic because I obviously watch a lot of TV on Disney. and I used to have Disney, but I no longer do. On Disney, they used to have this TV show called What If? And it's all of these different theories about the Marvel universe. What if this? What if that? What if? I know that we don't want to deal in hypotheses, but maybe it'll give us strength to understand history a little bit. What if, when that first boat came to Africa to trade, that they were like, no, I'm good. When they came instead of helping the settlers when they came here,
they would all died off because the food,
they would have just died off.
The food and everything that they brought over here, the seeds and all that wasn't working with the soil.
Let them die off. We don't need that over here. What if that had happened? How would things be throughout the world? Because the white man is a minority throughout the world, right? So when you look at the total population of the world and the demographics of it, so how would things have been?
Wow, it'd be a lot different. Let's go to the True Talk and text line. Okay. But we do have one on the True Talk and text line, 833-212-1017. Ryan says we must stop calling them white. They are all of European descent. Go look at free white persons in law dictionary. They aren't white, and we aren't black.
Well, me and Ryan have had that discussion. We understand that black is technically the absence of color, and white is a color. We understand that. We understand, but I'm just saying for understanding, so the masses.
Okay, so let's call them Caucasian.
So the masses can understand what it is. And my man RC Creation says, not true. People migrated, Africans migrated, everyone came from Africa. Okay, we understand that. That's a given, y'all. We know these things. We're not saying that's not true. We know Africa is the birth of civilizations, the Garden of Eden, all of that, as is. But
they would have you believe that that's not true. But
we know that's Africa, right?
Right.
And we know that the Europeans came from Africa as they mutated and went around, and this is what happened.
Right.
We know that. But once they got there and they became Europeans and they lost the sun and then they became whatever they became, those are the ones that came back.
Right.
And we should have been like, oh, no, you changed. Get away. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. We went all over here.
Yeah, we went all over there. But you know what's different, if you know history, is that the Chinese were the first ones to have big, large ships and stuff like that. And the Chinese used to do trade and stuff. But when they did trade and they were at the height of the populace of the world, they would just go. And they would go trade with Africa, and they would go to the Americas and trade with the indigenous here. But they didn't never try to change the cultures of those people, and they didn't see it as greed. They respected everyone's culture. And when the Chinese decided they were going to shut down, because it was Africans at first, and then the Chinese, everybody had a time at the top. But then once the Europeans got the time at the top, they decided with greed that they were going to take over everything and control everything and wouldn't let people exist, because the Chinese stopped building ships and fleets and decided they were going to close their borders to the evils that were growing out in the world, which was the Europeans and all of that. So they were going to close their borders. And when they did that, the Europeans stepped in. And so, this is the history I'm giving y'all. So as these Europeans came, the Africans and the indigenous people and all of these other people thought they were going to be like the Chinese, where they could just trade with them, when it turns out that they weren't. So there you go.
Wow.
I gave y'all a little history lesson.
Yeah, that's a lot.
But I learned that from the History Channel.
Hey, you know what? They have a lot of great documentaries and a lot of great information. And it is compelling content, so we got to make sure we check it out. All right. When we come back, there's a new drug cocktail out there, Dame.
Ooh, this is crazy.
And it's said to be 20 to 40 times more potent than fentanyl.
1,000 times more powerful than morphine.
Y'all got to hear about this, because we know we got a drug issue here in Wisconsin. All of that when we come back. It's Truth in the Morning.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth. Need a way to hype up your day?
This is Lorenzo.
Lorenzo, you just won $5,000!
would you do with $5,000?
That's sweet for a couple months.
Yes! Yes,
There you
yes,
go.
yes.
That just made me happy.
Stay tuned into 1017 The Truth for your chance to be entered into the Gruber Law Office's 5K giveaway. For contest rules, visit 1017thetruth.com.
Can we hold something?
Y'all holler back at y'all.
This season, the Bucks are going for it all.
A game winner for the Greek Freak.
Go inside the team's pursuit of a championship on Locked In, the new season of the Behind the Bucks podcast, narrated by Bucks legend Marcus Johnson. Hear from the team stars on why they think they can make history. It's all on Behind the Bucks on the Bucks Plus audio network. Behind the Bucks is presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. Available now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the new ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
Your home has been working hard for you. Now it's time to let it work a little harder. With a home equity line of credit from Brewery Credit Union, you can turn the equity you've built into smart solutions. Pay off high-interest debt, remodel your kitchen, or take care of life's unexpected expenses with flexible access to funds when you need them. Apply today and put your home's value to work for you. Visit brewerycu.com or stop by Brewery Credit Union. Equal housing lender. Federally insured by NCUA.
Hi, I'm Priscilla Presley. My love for animals began when I was 5 years old. That sparked a lifelong commitment to speak up for animals who can't speak for themselves. Elvis and I supported American Humane Society because your compassion can change a life. American Humane Society strengthens the bond between humans and animals. Please visit AmericanHumane.org to learn more. Thank you.
Breaking down the issues that shape our city and our future.
A TUC. It's called the Senate Civil Suits for Unauthorized Data Seizures. In the continuing resolution that had to be voted on in order to open the government, authorizes U.S. senators to file civil lawsuits against the U.S. government, including the Department of Justice, for up to $500,000 in damages per violation if federal law enforcement seizes or subpoenas their phone or other data without prior notification. Hold on, wait a minute. If you have been accused of a crime and there's evidence and probable cause, and the federal government or any investigating agency gets a warrant from a judge to seize your cell phone records, there's nothing you can do about that.
It's The Truth with Sherwin Hughes, weekdays from 9 to noon. Catch it live on YouTube or tune in to 1017 The Truth. Join the movement. Listen to The Tory Lowe Show on 1017 FM, 1510 AM WGKB Waukesha and W269DL Milwaukee, the locally owned Good Karma brand station. This is Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth.
Check it out one time.
Calling all Black-owned business owners and entrepreneurs. Are you looking to share your story and grow your reach? Well, we have teamed up with Associated Bank for our Black-owned business give back. Each quarter, 4 lucky business owners will win an opportunity to spotlight their brand and journey on the award-winning 1017 The Truth. To sign up for your business spotlight interviews, visit blackbusinessgiveback.com. That's blackbusinessgiveback.com. Let's rebuild our community's backbone through exposure on the truth. For official rules, head to blackbusinessgiveback.com. Associated Bank, member FDIC. Woo! Dame, we back. And we've had a whole set of conversations this morning, mostly centered around privilege. And so we were talking prior to the break, though, about this new drug. And a lot of people that have privilege and have enough money to get these drugs are getting them. And there's no doubt that there's a huge drug situation here in Wisconsin. And when we read this story, we were both like, it's important we talk about this morning because
need to be aware.
They need to be aware. This is
And I'm sure the streets are aware already.
Oh, yeah.
So really, I'm saying like the streets are aware. They know what's coming a couple of years before it comes, because this has already been hidden in down south already.
Yes,
right?
yeah.
Hidden out east in D.C. and stuff, and it's starting to make its way here. So the streets is aware of what this is, but those of us who are street adjacent, you like how I said that, street adjacent. We're not in the streets. But we know people that
but we know, yeah.
And we have all, because of the drug epidemic and the way that it has hit America in total. I'm sounding
okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on over there. Yeah, we off tomorrow.
America.
We need we need a little break.
Yeah, America. But anyway, let me just say, it's drug epidemic and the way that it has hit America and the way that it's affected all of our households. We all have been touched by somebody that has been on drugs, addicted to drugs, or close to it, or we had to intervene or whatever.
Right.
Now with this new one coming in, you got to be, if you're street adjacent, you have to be worried about those types of people.
Yes.
You know, you're always worried about somebody overdosing or somebody, relapsing or whatever the case may be, right? Mm-hmm. But when this hits, it's like, come on, man. Like you just said, it's 20 to 40 times more powerful than fentanyl.
And fentanyl has been taking people out for a whole minute now.
Man, we already know what fentanyl do.
Yes.
This is 1,000 times more powerful than morphine.
It says it'll knock you out within seconds.
So you're talking about a drug that, and let's give the history of this drug. It's what's the name of the drug? It's called Byzantines or something like that.
Something like that.
This drug that we're speaking of, y'all.
This is not fentanyl.
It's not fentanyl, y'all. This drug that we're speaking of.
It's stronger than fentanyl.
It's stronger than fentanyl. It's a forgotten opiate that has resurfaced. Mm-hmm. It was developed in the 1950s and never passed the clinical trials. So this has been over 70 years, right, of this drug laying dormant somewhere. And now this drug is back out on the streets. And my question is, how did it get onto the streets from being in a clinical trial to where now it's out here in the streets? It's called
Nitazenes.
Nitazenes. If I'm saying it correctly.
I don't know. Rhea, you got you have the audio? Okay, Rhea's gonna play the audio. We'll get the breakdown on it.
Nitazenes are synthetic opioids. They are hundreds to thousands of times more powerful than morphine. They are even 20 plus times more powerful than fentanyl. They are scary, they are toxic, they are potent, and just a little bit of these drugs can result in stopping breathing, overdoses, and deaths. They are showing up more and more in overdose deaths, and they're kind of this silently emerging, quietly creeping up compound that people aren't paying attention to. We really don't understand much about them. They were created in the 1950s by a pharmaceutical company, and then they were shelved because they were so potent and so deadly that it just wasn't justifiable to put them into clinical trials. And what that means is that we don't know a lot. They resurfaced in 2018, and we're seeing them in deaths, yet we have barely any knowledge about them, and that's why we decided to study them. Most people aren't going out to, find underground laboratories in China where they can source nitazenes. That isn't really how it's happening. Most of the time, people are going out to get oxycodone or heroin or maybe even fentanyl and finding that it's laced with this really deadly, really toxic and potent substance. The body is just not ready for that. So when this occurs, the result is more likely than not to be overdose and death. Our standard urine drug screens that we do in the emergency department do not tell us anything about nitazenes. And what that means is that doctors don't know that patients have ingested this substance. And that could potentially lead to misdiagnosis and delays in care. Narcan is a great drug that we have, and certainly we would still administer it. If you think that there's an overdose involved, absolutely administer Narcan. The question is, we don't really understand these analogs yet, and there are many different types of them. And so is it 1 dose of Narcan? Is it 2 doses? How quickly do you have to get to the patient? Is it 4 or 5 doses? Wow. These are things that we just don't have enough data, and the data that we have is preliminary. And so always give Narcan if there's a question, but just because Narcan doesn't work the first time or the second time, it doesn't mean that this really powerful opioid, these nitazenes, are not involved.
That's
wow.
Cool. That's cool.
So you got to do the.
Shout out to Shravana de Barkalu. I may have killed her last name. Wow.
So you got to administer Narcan, like you might have to do it up to 5 times. What if you only got 1 can?
And it's not even, this stuff is so powerful, you don't even know if the Narcan is going to work.
Exactly.
And she's saying that people are going out, they're buying, like with any other drug, they're going out and they're thinking they're getting oxycodone, they're thinking they're getting these other pills. Because, people have these out in the streets, they got pill pressers.
Pill pressers.
So they're taking this stuff and they're mixing this stuff, and you're trusting, when you're taking this drug, it's not like buying weed or
you know what? This sounds like something that they would sprinkle in your if you did go get some weed.
They could sprinkle it on there, right? But most of it is like they're putting it in pills, and so they're combining a little bit of this. They're stretching. They're stretching whatever's in that pill, and they're stretching it, and they call it stepping on it, right?
Right.
You've heard that in rap songs.
Right.
They're stretching it. They're stepping on it, and they're adding this stuff into it. To heighten the potency of just that little piece. But if that mixture is wrong, you're going to die.
Right there.
So you always have, when you're using drugs, there's always that you're taking your life into your own hands. But with this stuff out here, come on, man,
within seconds.
Within seconds. And this stuff was so potent that in the 50s, when they were just giving everybody drug licenses, and you could do whatever you wanted to do.
They said it's too strong.
They said, no.
Too much.
This is too much.
Yep.
And they use it as a pain relief. No, this is with all that we know about Tylenols and ibuprofens and the damages they can do. And we've seen the documentaries on, the pill industry and how it came about.
Right.
All that we know, this came out around that same time, and they said, no, this is too strong.
Yeah.
This is too much. And now it's back in these streets. Where did they go find? Who? Did somebody find a cachet?
Down in the basement somewhere?
In a cellar someplace, and was like, let's use this.
Right.
And is there only a finite amount of it? Or did somebody find a formula? Because it's synthetic.
It's probably somebody found a formula.
Or somebody sold someone a formula for this, and now they're using it.
Yeah.
So you got street chemists, you got, pharmaceutical salesmen from across the world that are using this and mixing it with whatever you think you're getting.
Yeah.
And you could, so this is not fentanyl. We know how fentanyl how people lean on fentanyl, how it drop dead on fentanyl. That's why they got everybody taking these Narcans and having them in their house.
Exactly.
This don't even work.
Yeah.
On that.
Not at all. Not at all.
That is.
Think about how many fentanyl deaths we've had. And now, I can say personally, within my own family, I know of at least 2 people that have died from a fentanyl overdose. 2 people. So, fentanyl is huge. So what of this?
Yeah.
Because this will get you down in seconds.
This is
seconds.
This is a bazooka to a 22 when you're talking about if what they're saying is correct. And then if you listen to what the doctor was saying there, is that they're not even testing for this.
No. Because they don't know anything about it.
So we don't know how many overdoses have come from this because they can't test. They don't have the ability to test for it yet
because they
didn't know it was out there.
It's starting to come up. Nitazene.
But it's been out since
1950s.
It's been out since the 50s, and it had to resurface in 2018 out east and in the south. And now it's coming up here because I read some places they were talking about in Tennessee once people were dying and they went back and tested some of these older overdoses that they had it when they did test for it. They had it in their system. But the regular ERs can't even test for it.
Nope.
So they don't even know you got it in your system. So you go there, they hit you with the Narcan. It ain't working. They can't help you.
They can't help you.
Sure. That's serious.
That is serious. When we come back, More on this new drug, Nitazene. Nitazene. Have you heard of that? We want to hear from you. We want to hear your thoughts, on Nitazene. Is it going to take over just like fentanyl did? 833-212-1017. We'll be back with more. It's Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
This is 101.7 The Truth's Kyle Wallace, and the time is now, Milwaukee. Truth to Power is your platform, and on my show, our community always has a voice. There is no topic that is off limits, and I always give you my authentic opinions on how I feel, because keeping it real is the only way I know how to get down. Listen to Truth to Power with me, Kyle Wallace, every day from noon to 1 p.m. on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on YouTube at 101.7 The Truth. Milwaukee Black Talk.
Life's better with American Family Insurance, because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
It starts with a spark. At Milwaukee College Prep, they nurture that spark from age 3 through 8th grade, building scholars with knowledge, character, and confidence. 88% of their students face economic hardship, but that does not define them. At MCP, they see students' potential, and they help them live up to that potential. 4 campuses, 1 mission, college and beyond. MCP is free, high-performing, and open to all Milwaukee families. Visit MilwaukeeCollegePrep.com to enroll or get involved. That's MilwaukeeCollegePrep.com.
For 20 years, Capco's Kids to Kids Toy Drive has brought our community together, sharing the importance of giving, encouraging acts of kindness, and us kids helping other kids.
Join Capco and WTMJ for the 20th anniversary and a celebration of giving on Saturday,
December 13th at the Kasmeric Center for Human Performance in Grafton. This is more than just a toy drive. It's about community and learning how generosity can change lives across Wisconsin.
Be part of the magic.
Bring your family, bring your friends, and most importantly,
bring toys.
Because the joy of giving is the greatest gift of all.
Let's make this Christmas brighter for each child and family. Learn more at kidstoKidstoydrive.com. That's kids, the number 2, kidstoydrive.com.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Tune in to the award-winning 101.7 The Truth's Business Spotlight this Thursday, 3:57 p.m. between the Tori Lowe Show and Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris. We will be speaking with Lynn Ketterhagen from the Lake Lawn Resort in Delavan. They will discuss the exciting offerings at the resort during the holiday season, including their Thanksgiving buffet, breakfast with Santa, and New Year's celebration. Again, that is the Business Spotlight this Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, with Lake Lawn at 3:57 p.m. on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth. Dame?
Yeah.
We got to get our people together on this drug situation.
Yeah, we do.
We were just talking about this new drug that came out. It's called Nitazene. Now, Nitazene is found to be 20 to 40 times more potent than fentanyl. And fentanyl's been taken over, right?
That is listen.
Fentanyl is the drug that's out there right now.
I'm steady reading up on this Nitazene stuff, right?
Yeah.
And
it's already in the streets.
It's already in the streets, and I'm reading how strong this stuff is. And I'm really worried for those that live that life.
Yeah.
And you don't even have to be. I've had people that were close to me. Mm-hmm. My cousin, his brother passed off of something similar, right?
Mm-hmm.
A fake pill or something like that.
Yeah.
And that y'all better be.
Yeah.
If you out here popping pills and it's just the weekend and I'm popping these pills and it's just this and I'm popping these pills, or I need to handle this and I'm gonna pop this pill.
Mm-hmm.
No, when you popping that pill, you know, you gotta. You're not just trusting that person that's selling you that pill. You're trusting that person that created and pressed that pill. You don't know where that pill came from. So if it's not coming from a doctor's prescription straight to your hand, you are really risking your life. And a lot of times that's what's happening here.
Mm-hmm.
And even then you're risking your life because you don't know how your body's going to respond to it. But still. And so that's what happened when the doctors, because the doctors used to give out these prescriptions like it was nothing, right?
Right.
And that's how the stuff got in the streets. And we understand that the prescription industry was pushing the doctors to write all of these prescriptions, and they would get. And then once that got shut down, but you have a community and a whole country that is addicted to these things, and so now in comes the pill pressers and the illegalness that happens to it. And so they're always trying to one-up something, always trying to one-up and get it to that next level. And here comes, we found this formula for Nitazene that is 1,000 times stronger than morphine, 20 to 40 times stronger than fentanyl, and we're going to mix it with this pill.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. All right, we're going to go to the Truth Talk and text line, 833-212-1017. Al, good morning. How are you? What's your truth?
Hey, happy day. Well, my truth is one thing we do know about this new pill. Didn't know black people make it gobble, gobble, gobble.
Not at all.
How about that? Another thing we got to put out here, too, with y'all dope heads. Y'all better stop sharing needles and Bluetoothing because y'all going to catch more than that bug and that germ. Y'all better carry you some bleach. But really be honest, why are y'all trying to support habits you can't afford? Maybe you need to start focusing on a habit called self-preservation and stop sharing them needles. And don't be leaving with extra plates neither. You get one plate. And if you bring your friends, they ain't getting one neither. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye-bye.
Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks, Al. Al ain't
and
lying.
I'm not saying that black people couldn't have found the formula and recreated it in a lab somewhere and the ingenuity of black folks, but that's highly unlikely that we would have done that. Somebody found this and was like, I can make a lot of money off of this.
Yeah.
And you better believe some white folks was involved.
Oh, you know they was.
Because when it's all about that dollar and it's all about that money, you trace it back. At the end of the day, it's probably...
Are we supposed to stop calling them white folks, though?
What are we supposed to call them?
Caucasian.
Caucasians?
Is that what it is, Rhea? We supposed to call them Caucasian?
Is that an official policy?
Eastern European.
Oh, that's because we were talking about the absence of light. And someone on the line was saying when you combine multiple colors, you get the color black. But what do you get when you want to lighten a color, strip it, you add white, and when you add color to white, it gets pigmented. But that's in art, and but in physics,
right?
Black is the absence of light, which reflects and makes color. So it's the physics side of it, and then it's the artistic side of it.
Well, I mean, if you want to get technical, we're brown. We're different shades of brown.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they're peach.
I'm not black. I'm brown from the Boogie Down Productions. Homer would have said that line right there.
Yes, he would have. Yes.
Y'all be careful. But we went over there and we started talking about something else real quick.
Yeah.
But back to this Nitazene. This is serious, y'all.
And y'all need to talk.
And there's a high drug pill community.
Yeah.
And using a strong word, community in Milwaukee. It's a lot of people, and they pop these young folks.
People. Yeah.
And not even these young folks. They pop pills like it's just it's candy. They popping them. They doing it.
Yeah.
And it's nothing. And when this comes out, it's gonna be something for y'all.
And they don't know. Remember, when people are going to the hospital with this, like she said in the audio, it's most likely death.
Yeah, because they don't
know how to treat it. They don't know if Narcan is going to work. And you don't know when you're looking at that pill exactly what's in there. Before you pop it in your mouth, think about that.
This stuff's so exotic, they can't even test for it. And I don't want to sound like a commercial for it and get drug dealers that's listening hyped. Oh, I got to get some of this Nitazene. No, you don't.
Yeah.
And for once there was a time when drug dealers used to be like, nah, I'm not doing that.
Right.
I'm not. But there's no limits now. You know what I'm saying?
No limits at all.
Nah, I'm not getting. I'm staying where. Give me this cocaine. I'm gonna do this. You know, and then crack, and okay, maybe I sell. But even then, it was like, nah, I'm not. You know,
because that crack epidemic was bad.
I'm not cutting it with
so
this.
Bad.
I'm not doing it. Listen, and Homer and I often talk about this. There's been a lack of. In all areas of the black community, in all areas of American society, greed is taking over to the point that no one cares about anyone else anymore as long as they getting that money.
Yeah. So
in this right here,
Nitazenes,
you really don't care about. That is a devil mindset that this thing is 1,000 more times powerful than morphine, 20 to 40 times more powerful than fentanyl. I keep saying these numbers so y'all can understand what we saying here.
Mm-hmm.
But you want to put this on the streets for the money? The FDA in the 50s, even before, I don't even think the FDA was on, but whatever the organization was in the 50s that determined whether or not a drug could hit the streets, decided this was too strong.
In the 50s?
In the 50s.
Long before the crack, the fentanyl, the things that are out here now. In the 1950s said, nope. Too strong, can't do it.
This is not long after they had real cocaine in Coca-Cola. That's what I'm saying. This is This is 30 years after. This is 20 years after that. This is that type of thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, y'all. But they said then it was too powerful, and it's hitting the streets now.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen pictures of in Philadelphia. They taking horse tranquilizers and mixing it with the pills. And those fiends out there look like, they be stuck in a time warp.
Yeah.
And they bob and they stand and they're about to fall over.
Yeah.
They doing that lean, the heroin lean, but it's like a different type of lean.
Mm-hmm.
What does this do to you?
Oh, this just takes you out.
If it don't kill you.
It just takes you out.
If it don't kill you, it don't make you stronger. What does it do to you?
And what is the purpose? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? At the end of the day, what are you trying to do by taking something like this? That's why, you know what? A lot of times we don't feel that people are listening, people that are close to us, or when you're talking to a group of young people or a group of kids, you don't feel like they're listening to you.
Mm-hmm.
But you still need to make them aware, because some young people, they're at that point where they feel invincible. Like, ain't nothing gonna take me out. I'm gonna do this. I took this before. I took that before. It ain't gonna be no big deal. We gonna be straight. We gonna just hit me with that Narcan. But in this particular situation, guess what? Even if they use Narcan, there's no guarantee it's gonna work, because they haven't studied this. Yeah. They don't really have a whole lot on it. They said it could be up to 5 cans of Narcan before you come back, and then you may not even come back then. They don't know. It may be 1 can, it may be 5 cans.
Yes.
But what if you only got 1 can of Narcan at the house? What you doing then?
Yep.
What if your buddy don't know how to administer Narcan right, and they waste the whole can, and you still out?
Yeah, and we come from an era in the 80s and the 90s and, whatever, where people were testing drugs.
Yes.
And the weed was getting stronger.
Yep.
The pills was coming about, the ecstasy and all this stuff. And so we tell our students and our college kids, don't dive into that. But if you do, be careful. You can't even dive into it now. You can't experiment with anything like that now, because these new drugs, these new synthetic drugs that they putting out here, gonna take you out.
Yeah.
So your experimenting can't happen, because you're experimenting, you're risking your life.
Yep.
If you experimented in the 60s and the 70s, there was a chance, you get hooked on it
right.
now. But off of that first hit, you're not risking your life.
Yeah.
You could have been.
Yeah.
But now, the way that drugs have evolved and the things that they have added to them and
yeah.
Like Homer word mutated, this is really a mutation.
Yes.
The way that these drugs have mutated, that you take this, that first shot, pow, you be dead.
Yeah, you out. Ain't no chance of coming back after you take this.
Why risk that?
You should.
And that's with any drug, right? But I'm just saying, with these, that's a tough one for me.
Yeah, that's a tough one for me too. Hey, when we come back, Foxconn is back. asking for more. And guess what, Dane?
No.
They got it.
We some dummies.
We'll be back with more Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
At Heart of Canal Street, for over 30 years, our hearts have been set on making a difference for children in our community. Now through December 10th, we invite you to share your heart by playing the Canal Street Bingo game at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. Every time you play this special bingo game, you're helping to raise funds for children's charities in southeastern Wisconsin. Learn more at potawatomi.com/heart.
Hi, I'm Brittany Miller from Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and more. Custom T-shirts, sweatshirts, jackets, hats, you name it, we can do it. Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and more is family owned and all about celebrating life's big moments. Maybe it's a milestone birthday, a celebration for your child's first goal, or that work fundraising event. We are everyone's printer. No minimum orders, affordable designs, and help straight from me and our team. We're the one-stop shop for all your custom needs. Start your project today at bigfrog.com/Mequon.
Real talent is defined by what people can do, not where they learn to do it. So by stopping at the education section of a resume, you might throw away the perfect hire. You might miss someone who has valuable skills to offer to help your business thrive right now and in the future. Because the truth is this: Skills First Hiring helps you see talent others miss, like more than 70 million stars, skilled through alternative routes. When you let their story unfold, you gain a competitive advantage, because hiring managers who start with skills are 60% more likely to find a successful hire. See the real person, complete. See what others miss. Hire skills first. Learn why it's a competitive advantage at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
Metastatic breast cancer, or stage 4 breast cancer, happens when cancer spreads beyond the breast to other parts of the body. About 168,000 women are living with it today, with Black women at a higher risk due to various factors. Research has led to treatments that help manage the disease and improve quality of life. The Everyday Counts study explores how nutrition and exercise coaching can support women with metastatic breast cancer. To learn more about the Everyday Counts study in Milwaukee, call 414-955-8819 or email edc@mcw.edu. If you or someone you know has stage 4 breast cancer, please encourage them to call and enroll in this valuable study. Again, call 414-955-8819 or email edc@mcw.edu.
Northbound on 41 backing up from before Burleigh all the way up to Silver Spring. Southbound a little bit tight from Appleton Avenue down to Silver Spring. Westbound 94, we got some delays from 35th Street all the way to Holly Road. Eastbound just slowing down into the Holly Road area just a little bit. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast, a winter weather advisory until 6 for Fond du Lac, Dodge, Sheboygan, Washington, and Ozaukee counties. Otherwise windy with snow showers today, up to an inch in Milwaukee, 1 to 3 inches to the north, a high of 36. Tonight, snow tapers off, mostly cloudy and blustery, a low of 24. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 101.7 The Truth.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Calling all Black-owned business owners and entrepreneurs. Are you looking to share your story and grow your reach? We have teamed up with Associated Bank for our Black-owned business Give Back. Each quarter, 4 lucky business owners will win an opportunity to spotlight their brand and journey on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth. To sign up for your business spotlight interviews, visit blackbusinessgiveback.com. That is blackbusinessgiveback.com. Let's rebuild our community's backbone through exposure on the truth. For official rules, head to blackbusinessgiveback.com. Associated Bank, member FDIC. Dang.
I'm here.
So Foxconn, y'all remember that name, right?
Yeah.
That's the company that built a spot out in the outer areas. Where is that at? Out in like the Kenosha?
It's in Mount Pleasant.
Mount Pleasant.
So that's closer to like Racine.
Okay.
That way.
All right.
Yeah.
And this was a Scott Walker deal, right? And they built their spot out there, and they didn't come through.
Well, they came through.
They came through? Okay.
They built something.
Well, they did build something.
They said they were going to have something that was going to have 30,000 jobs. So all 30,000, 13,000, whatever it's going to be, all these thousands of jobs that was going to come, and it was going to revitalize southeastern Wisconsin. And so Scott Walker gave them $96 million or some wild amount of tax credits. And but those tax credits, what that means is they can take those and they sell those to other companies, and they sell those to people, and they were like, well, in Wisconsin you got these tax credits, or you can do, and so they use them to, people don't have to pay their taxes. So they sell them on so if I got $1 million in tax credits, I sell them to you for $300,000 cash, and boom, bam, now I just got $300,000 and stuff like that. People do stuff like that with them. Anyway,
okay.
The point is that it's not that they didn't do it.
They didn't come with the right number of jobs.
They switched it.
they switched it up
halfway. They sold us a cheeseburger with bacon. But they ended up giving us a bun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, just to break it down. They sold us a double cheeseburger with bacon and all of the works.
All the works.
But in reality, by the end of it, they just gave us a bun.
Yeah.
But we've already given them the money for the double cheeseburger with all of the fixings.
Right.
And so now we're going to give them some more money?
Yeah. $16 million more in state money.
So they got you once for the $96 million, and which this will take it up to $96 million. They got you once for the millions and millions of dollars in tax credits and all of the other incentives that you gave them to come and build this factory that was going to build TVs and do all of this other stuff. But then when you decided you didn't want to do that no more, you switched to something less, being an informational center that worked and helped data centers and this, that, and the other. Now it went from 13,000 jobs or whatever it was to 2,000.
Right. And they said they're going to add
so that's less than 20% of what you originally offered us.
Right. And so now with this next time around and the $16 million, they have said, they have promised 1,374 new jobs. I'm wondering how they came out to that exact number, 74, 1,000.
Yes. If we go off of what they did before, that means they're going to give us 10 jobs. Because you promised us 13,000,
yes,
and then you come with 2,000. That's about right. So,
yeah.
And it's all based upon these data centers.
Right.
And even the land that we had given them for that, they sold off to Microsoft or whatever. So people say, oh, we made the money back because the Microsoft is there now. Well, Microsoft may not be there either.
Right.
So, they fighting them off too. So we'll see what happens. But I'm just saying, fool me once, shame on, like I'm doing my George from the song. If you know it, fool me once, shame on me. You fool me twice, never fool me again. Listen, we shouldn't be getting fooled again.
Yeah.
Foxconn, once you do something like this, and that's the problem with a lot of these subsidies that corporate America gets, they get on us. Like we didn't talk about the SNAP benefits, but I'm going to mention it here just in passing, in that they want us to go get these jobs and do all of this stuff for our subsidies. And then once you mess up, then you're kicked off of the subsidy list and you got to work your way back up into it.
Right.
Corporate America is not that way.
No.
We gave them all these tax credits, gave them all these subsidies, and the first chance they get to come back to us for more, here you go.
Yep.
Here goes some more money. We desperate.
Yeah.
We so desperate for the love of these corporations, and we're competing. We think we're competing with all of these states. Well, why don't the states get together and say, you know what? We're not messing with you. We're not messing with you. None of us are until you come to us right.
Yeah.
But as long as we let them do this, they just going to jump from state to state and pitch, well, we lost that to that state and we lost this to that state. Come on, man. They already beat us for all of that money and then came with 11,000 jobs less than what they said they were going to do. They sold us the bun to the triple cheeseburger. And we took the bun and was like, that's delicious. That's a delicious bun.
So good, I'm going to give you 16 million more.
Yes. Maybe I'll get some cheese this time. Maybe I'll get some condiments this time.
But we got, the thing is, they'll give them 16 million more, but can't take care of the stuff that happened from the flood. We got to go somewhere else and get that money.
Hey.
It's
it's different pots. It's different pools.
I know, but what?
But when you look back and you step back and you look at it as a whole, yes. That money wasn't there that they could have offered for different things, but now you got this money there, and it's not really money. It's not really they giving them this money. And like I said, they're giving them tax credits, but still, they're going to go use them, and that's money that we're going to lose from our tax base because they're going to sell it, and somebody's not going to pay those taxes, and there you have it. But anyway, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me a second time, can't fool me again.
Well, I mean,
that's what Wisconsin said.
That's what Wisconsin said.
And wherever Foxconn is from, I don't know if they're from China, Korea, but they from somewhere like that, right?
Right.
They laughing at us.
They are. Well, let's just go back over here and
go back to the dairy state.
Yeah, there it is, Rhea.
Let's go to the dairy state and get some more money.
Let's get some more. Let's get 16 million more. Hey, guys, what about 16 million? Does that sound like a good number?
Yeah. That sounds just about right.
That sounds just about right. That's going to cover.
Just about right. Yin yang.
Got to cover everything we need.
Was that racist? What I just did?
Yeah, that was very racist.
Was racist.
That was very racist.
Don't do that. Was that racist?
That was yeah.
Y'all soft. That's what I'm talking about. America soft.
We soft.
Y'all soft.
We soft.
Y'all soft. They'll call me Daryl in a minute. Look here, Daryl.
Okay.
So we have about, 3 to 4 different data centers they're trying to build right now just in southeast Wisconsin?
Yeah.
That's insane.
That is. You know why? Because we gave the house to Foxconn. And they think, well, them saps, them dummies, they'll do it. No. Go to L.A. and do that. Go out to Connecticut and do that. I'm saying all these places where rich people live. Go to.
The question is, are we desperate for jobs?
I mean,
is that what it is here in this state? We're desperate for jobs?
But these data centers and stuff like that don't even produce jobs. Yeah. Because the jobs that they produce, you have to be technically advanced to be able to do that. So if you haven't had the schooling and aren't prepared, they're going to fly people in. So really just getting somebody that's going to pay the taxes, the people here aren't going to get those jobs.
Oh,
because they're talking about doing one over on y'all better know this. They talking about doing a data center in the old Master Lock building.
Yeah.
And there have been conversations about that. And initially when somebody brought it to us and I first heard about it, I was like, oh, I'm with that. It's going to create jobs and this, that, and the other, 2,000 jobs or whatever it was. And I'm like, okay, it's in them. But then that was my own naivety. Once I learned and became learned about it and I read on it, I was like, what the hell? Hell no. It's going to use up the water. It's going to raise the temperature in the area. It's going to do this. It's going to do that.
Yeah.
And the jobs ain't even going to be from people in the community.
They're not. Because you know what? That's the same as, I know it's down the street, but Boeing switched its headquarters to Chicago at one point. And they forced a bunch of their workers in Seattle, which was their home base for 18 trillion years since the beginning, to move to Chicago. They force people.
Yeah, so you think it's going to bring you these jobs, but it's not finna.
Right.
It's not going to do that. And shout out to Metcalf Park who schooled me on it, and they was like, "No, damn, that's not a good idea." And I was like, "Really?" And then I started reading more on it on my own, and because all I saw was jobs.
Right.
I'm like, "Oh, jobs? Bet."
Yeah.
But then that's they was about to give me the bun.
Yeah.
And I paused, and I was gonna take the buns.
You was gonna take the buns.
It's the day before we get off.
Yeah, I know. You know what? We need to talk about those SNAP benefits because we about to go into some Thanksgiving food and all that. So we need to think about that. We need to talk about that. We'll talk about that when we come back. You're checking out Truth in the Morning with Bailey Coleman and
MC Dame Ellzey in the building.
On 101.7 The Truth.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
It's a big week for Milwaukee College Prep. MCP is a high-performing nonprofit charter network serving more than 2,000 black and brown scholars from K-3 through 8th grade right here in Milwaukee. And the results speak for themselves. MCP scholars are outpacing MPS average in math, ELA growth, attendance, and closing achievement gaps. This Giving Tuesday, keep the momentum going by doing your part by donating to MCP at mkeprep.com/GivingTuesday 2025. That's mkeprep.com/GivingTuesday 2025.
Hey, Truth Nation, it's your girl DT from The Truth Unfiltered with DT and Dr. Ken Harris. Now listen, at a critical time, through the Empowerment Small Business Loan Program, Old National Bank provided the resources I needed to sustain my business. Now the process had its challenges, but I was supported, and it was also an invaluable learning experience for future ventures. I am so grateful for the support that helped my business thrive. Old National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all loans subject to approval.
Steinhoffel's biggest Black Friday sale is happening right now. Save 10% store-wide and get $50 instant cash back for every $4.99 you spend. Plus, use your Steinhoffel's credit card and get a $200 MasterCard rewards card when you finance over $19.99. Check out doorbusters like recliners for just $229 and sofas starting at $299. And when you buy a premium mattress, get premier delivery on everything. Shop in store or online at steinhoffels.com.
Looking for a fun and meaningful way to kick off the holiday season? Join us for the 20th anniversary of Capco's Kids to Kids Toy Drive, Saturday, December 13th at the Kasmeric Center in Grafton. This free, family-friendly event is a celebration of giving. Bring a new, unwrapped toy and help brighten the holidays for children and families in need across Wisconsin. To learn more or get involved, visit kidstokidstoydrive.com and join us on December 13th in Grafton.
It's 101.7 The Truth. Dr. Ken Harris for Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Gina Della and her team at Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin always have the winning game plan. Check out the championship caliber play call this month. A whole house of beautiful, new, energy-efficient Pella windows for as low as $297 a month. And get this, 0% interest for up to 6 years. That's like running a drive that keeps moving the chains with no penalties and no interest. And I can tell you from my experience, Pella Windows actually stop the drafts. You'll stay comfortable no matter how cold it gets outside. Think about it. Energy savings, comfort, and a great monthly payment you can actually manage. That's why I trust Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, and why this is the right time to make your move. Call today and schedule your free consultation at PellaWI.com. Certain restrictions apply. Ends 11/30 of 2025.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
It's Truth in the Morning as we wind things down for a Wednesday, Thanksgiving Eve. I know a lot of people, Dame, are thankful that Governor Evers worked his magic and they got their SNAP benefits. I know that much. Because there was some Thanksgiving turkeys that needed to be had in some households and whatnot.
If you pay for a turkey as many turkeys as people are giving out,
there are people that had to pay for a turkey, but you know. But yeah, a lot of people were giving out Thanksgiving turkeys.
Darvin Hammond G gave out 500.
Shout out to him and his family. You know, I did an event with his wife. Shout out to Darvin Hammond's wife.
I remember you saying that. Homer did 500 or so, 1,000 yesterday.
Okay.
And you know, there's been other ones throughout the city.
Right.
So you figure roughly maybe 3,000 to 4,000 turkeys. Let's just on the light side say 3,000 turkeys been given out.
Okay.
How many households is it on the north side?
Man.
I know it's 25 a block. Ooh, I did the math one time. It's a lot, right?
Right.
Damn, that's a lot of turkeys.
Yeah.
Turkey people made out like bandits, didn't they?
Yeah.
The turkey, Purdue ain't gave their turkey away for free.
They didn't.
They made their whole year doing.
That's how they do.
Doing right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because when else are you just let me pop a turkey in the oven?
Oh,
you're not doing that, right?
Right.
How many people often just throw a turkey in the oven just to be throwing a turkey in the oven?
Hey.
So you got Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You got Christmas.
Yeah.
You got Easter.
Yeah.
Where you may get some turkey jumping. And really on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Thanksgiving is the turkey. Hey, I saw some turkeys outside the crib. I was like, I ain't seen y'all all year. They pop up, and they rolling threes.
Rhea, that just lets you know how far she lived. That she got wild turkeys.
I saw some wild turkeys and deer recently.
See, there you go.
I saw a deer. I was going through Washington Park.
I saw a deer yesterday.
And I saw a deer, and it just ran past. I was like, ooh. I could have hit that thing and towed my car up. Towed the Jeep up.
Wow.
Because you hit a deer, you tear something up.
Yeah.
It's come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And there's a deer there.
Let me tell you all about, look, if you missed all the free things you could take home and cook, let me tell you about something that's going on tomorrow. If you're looking for a Thanksgiving dinner, the 7th annual Breaking Bread Community Thanksgiving and Day Feast is going on tomorrow. It's happening from 12 noon to 3 p.m. at North 35th and West Center Street, okay? Now, you want to make sure that you go on out there and you can get a meal and everything tomorrow, okay? Dream Team United, shout out to Dream Team United. They're spearheading this.
Yeah, that's dope. That's Farina now.
Yeah. That's
shout
my
out
girl.
To Farina now.
Farina and they be out there doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's real.
So let's make sure that if you're hungry, roll on through.
I've had, and I'm just going to interject this in my political life. I've had the what's the word I'm looking for? I've had the ability. I've had the blessing.
Mm-hmm.
I've been blessed to work with some great community organizations. Metcalf Park, the Dream, them, Farina and them, Middle Ground, Walnut Way, all these different organizations that I've been able to work with.
Mm-hmm.
And, I really learned a lot from them. And I think that the community is blessed to have these types of organizations.
Yes.
Working for them as well.
Mm-hmm.
And when they do stuff like this, because this ain't the only time you're doing this.
No.
This ain't the first time they doing that.
No.
This ain't going to be the last time.
Not at all.
They do it, right?
Yeah.
And as they keep doing it, we keep supporting them. And I think the community needs to keep supporting them as well.
Yeah, they do. Now, look, they are going to be serving a free cooked traditional Thanksgiving dinner to the community. And they will be giving out coats, hats, gloves, socks, hygiene items, and groceries while supplies last.
That's dope.
So y'all make sure that you make it on out there if you need a Thanksgiving dinner. It's the 7th annual Breaking Bread Community Thanksgiving Day Feast. Our friends at the Dream Team United spearheading this. Miss Farina, shout out to Miss Farina. It's happening tomorrow from 12 noon to 3 p.m. 12 noon to 3 p.m. North 35th and West Center Street. If you want to know more, you can go to my Facebook page.
Yeah. That's
and
dope.
Check it out.
Anytime y'all, and let me tell you this, and I don't know if I should say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. Anytime y'all doing something in the community and y'all want us to know about it, hit us up on Facebook, hit us up on Instagram.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hit us up on our personal stuff and let us know. And we will relay that message to the public as we relay our messages and talk about what's going on in the community. In general, we want to talk about the positive things that's going on as well.
Yeah.
And so that's a great way to end today's show is with that positivity right there.
Yeah.
What's going on right there.
Absolutely. I mean, this is, whenever we have that information, we try to share it, with everyone. So just another great way. You know of anything else that's going on tomorrow, Dame?
Not off the top of my head.
Again, my Facebook page is just simply Bailey Coleman. I got a couple of them.
Well, you know, mine is
it's just
Dame
Bailey Coleman.
Dame _ Ellzey. So I ain't mad. I ain't scared. It's public.
Yeah.
It used to be private, but it's public. Go check it out.
No.
And if you have anything that's going on,
yeah, let us know.
Don't hesitate to tell us.
Yeah.
We'll come up here and we'll talk about it.
Yep.
And we'll at least let the public know of what's going on.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
let me check, because I'm looking for Metcalf Park, because they always got something.
They always got something going on over there.
They always got something going on.
Okay.
You know, December 6th, the People Pantry, they got that going on. They down at City Hall. Oh, that's what I said I was going to do today.
Right.
I was going to shout out my man who let me find it. Ooh, let me find it, y'all. It was a guy who helped someone, and my bad, y'all. Let me find it. Okay. After a tragic accident, neighbors formed an impromptu trauma team and likely saved a life. This brother in Metcalf Park, his name is Mr. Clark. He got honored today at the city of Milwaukee for his incredible community work and his act of heroism this summer when he and another neighbor saved a motorcyclist's life.
Oh, wow.
So shout out to Mr. Clark. I know Mr. Clark, and I've spoken to him a number of times. He's somebody that's deeply involved in the community and in Metcalf Park, and he's getting honored today. So congratulations to him. Congratulations to Metcalf Park, and what, because of what he did, sparked something else that grew into something bigger in that neighborhood. So shout out to Metcalf Park. Shout out to Mr. Clark. Told y'all I was going to do it. I almost forgot.
See, there you go. There you go. All right. We want to, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's get a holiday song going.
Can I sing along with it, though?
Well, hold on. Let's see what it is.
Let's go.
Let's go. You may want to let Shirley handle her
tastes or something.
Okay.
That's the one.
Hey.
Chicken, turkeys, rabbit. You name it. You name it. I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, ram, raw, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys, rabbit. You name it. Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb.
I know I'm gonna get reared by the chat for dancing to a lady singing about food. You get hit with all types of brisket jokes.
Wait a minute. Did she say rabbit in there?
She said everything.
Rabbit.
You name it.
Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes.
Well, that does it for another edition of Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth. Having a little fun as we wrap things up before Thanksgiving. Dame, I want you and the fam to have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
You as well.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And all your people out west.
Yes.
I know they're going to miss you not being there, but that's all right.
Well, you know, we don't usually do Thanksgiving, but we'll try Christmas.
We'll try Christmas.
Cross the fingers.
I usually do Thanksgiving with North Carolina, with my North Carolina
Oh,
people.
do
Shout
you?
out to my mama and my sister,
All
my nieces,
right.
my brother-in-law, my daughter that's down there in college that just got back. Shout out to my daughters that just came home for Thanksgiving, and they're doing so well in school that they don't even got to go back down there.
Wow.
They doing so well. You know, usually you come home for Thanksgiving break,
for the girls,
and you got to go
the
back.
ladies.
They doing so well that they took their tests and exams all early, so they don't even got to go back.
They ain't got to go back. That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, Kendall, you know I love you, and I'll see everybody for Thanksgiving. You know, my seniors I work with, I'm going to be with them on this Thanksgiving, as well as my sons. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Y'all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Shout out to Dr. Ken. Happy Thanksgiving, Dr. Ken. You know I love you. You know I love you. We out of here. It's another edition of Truth in the Morning. What'd you say? He all right. On 101.7, The Truth.
See y'all later.
Check it out one time.